Hey fellow scientists, you've learned about magnets. Now, one of the things that you should have learned about magnets is that it has a north pole and a south pole. On this particular magnet, they're labeled an N for the north pole and an S for the south pole. Here's another example of a bar magnet that's been labeled with north and south. Here's the N for the north pole and S for the south pole. Now, not all magnets have their poles labeled. Okay, these are just two bar magnets, but if you notice, they do not have an N or an S. But you can tell if you're getting the north pole or the south poles together because you have learned that north poles and south poles attract. That means they want to come together. But if you have two like poles, so if you're taking a north pole and a north pole, or a south pole and a south pole together, they are going to repel. You're going to feel a little force field come between them, and they're not going to want to come together. Now, on these two particular magnets, I know that I've got two like, so I've either got two norths or two souths together because I can feel them repelling. They're not wanting to go together. But if I take one and flip it over, and then I bring them close, oh, they want to come together. They want it to attract, because now I have a north and a south together. Now, you should have learned that magnets attract to things that are made out of iron or certain metals. So take this paperclip, for instance. If I get my magnet close to it, see how it's attracted? Okay, here's another example. Okay, that's a nail, and if I get my magnet close to it, see how it's attracted to it, and I'll pick it up. Well, what if something isn't made out of iron or metal? So for instance, take this wooden stick. I get my magnet close to it, it does not attract to it. Or if I take this plastic highlighter, it does not attract. I have a glass, and it does not attract. Now, I have an interesting phenomenon. I have a plastic disc. So would you expect the plastic disc to attract or repel? When I get it close to it, look what it did. So what must be true about this plastic disc? It's not completely plastic. It has to have iron around the outside edge. And if you notice that edge, there's a little thin ring of iron all the way around it that'll make it attract. Thank you. Have a great day.